Hey, what's going on? Hope everybody's having a really good day. I've been traveling all day. Currently, I'm up in South Carolina, in Charleston, and tomorrow we're going to have a prayer and prophetic gathering. It's going to be for about 8 hours. There's a bunch of people from all over America who've came in to just spend the day coming together, praying and prophesying over America, and been traveling all day. I got to tell you this story. So I fly out of Texarkana. In Texarkana, they only fly to one place. That's Dallas. They fly like 3 to 4 flights out a day. That's it. So it's a short flight. It's about a 35, 40-minute flight. But here's what happened. When I got in that flight, I don't know what happened, y'all. I just straight went out. I mean, I fell asleep and had a prophetic dream. Now, first of all, they ain't no big planes. They're those littler jets, and so you don't have time really to go to sleep. But I did. I went to sleep and got me a prophetic dream, and it was so powerful that I wanted to remember it while it's fresh, and that's why I wanted to share it tonight. Now, I don't know when you're watching this, but it's late at night, and you can probably tell I'm tired. But I carry the Spirit of Breakthrough shirt on because when I'm coming up in here to South Carolina, we're believing to bring breakthrough to this region and to pray and prophesy over America. It's a real good event. Got a lot of just amazing, honorable voices that are coming in just to spend the weekend praying over this region. So, enough of that. Let's get into this. In this dream I had, my wife and I were walking. Boy, that's a good dream starting off. You know what I'm saying? So we were walking in this dream, and there were other people around us. I really didn't know them. That's important. That's hopefully where you come in. But my wife and I were walking in a long desert, and just walking in a desert. We were just walking and enjoying each other's company, and there were other people around us, but really didn't know them. And then all of a sudden, we started walking up a steep hill for a pretty good period of time. And so we kept walking up that hill, and it was good. And then right when we got up to the top of the hill, we saw like a orange cone, kind of like it was like a marker. And so right when we got to the mark, right when we got to the cone, we turned around, we saw something. And from the long flat patch that we walked through, and then up the hill, something was coming at us barely under the surface. You could kind of see it like a mole or a gopher kind of burrows, but it almost like you could see like a fin, like a shark, but kind of just barely just under the surface coming at us. And we're like, oh my goodness, we were right at the marker, and now something's coming at us. What are we going to do? And it started coming faster and faster and faster. Now remember, we'd walked a long time through a flat patch, just that's what we call it in East Texas, just a long strip of land. And then we went up a hill. We were working, but we were making progress going up that hill. And right when we got to the mark, something was coming at us. And then this is when it got wild. The whatever was coming at us was about 10 feet from us. On the other side, that marker where we were trying to reach was about 10 feet from us. At the same time, we went all that way in this dream. We were 10 feet from the marker, but whatever was underneath the ground was 10 feet from us. And then all of a sudden, it looked like a tornado was going on in the sand right in front of us, where whatever that was coming at us. And all of a sudden, I saw a snake come out of the ground, turn around, and attack whatever was coming at us. And then it went under the ground, and I didn't see it anymore. Now, guess what kind of snake it was? It was a king snake. Where I come from, we called it an old black snake. If there is such a thing as a good snake, that is the one that you get. Because I remember like when I was raised on a farm, my dad and granddad would always be like, boy, don't kill a king snake. Don't kill an old black snake. Why? Because they eat all the mice. They eat all the different things, and they're a good snake, and they're not poisonous. And so, unexpectedly, whatever was coming at us, something stopped it. Something that was there. And I remember my dad would always say, son, it's good to have those things around. It's good to have a king snake around. And so, I don't know what this snake is. I hate snakes, y'all. I don't even like a pair of snake boots. But the dream was so profound. Then this is what happened. My wife and I grabbed hands. Y'all, we in love, but we grabbed hands and then we started walking and walked right past the cone, which I know for a fact in that dream symbolized a marker. And then everybody that was around us, they kept walking too. So this is what I want you to know. On my short Texarkana to Dallas flight, I had this dream. It was for my wife and I because it was a much needed word for us. But I also want to give it to some people. You've been walking a long ways. You've even been walking up hills. But in front of you, you can see the mark. You can see the promise. You can see the prophetic word. You can see the stuff in front of you that God has promised. And right when you get there, it's like things are coming against you. Hindrances, roadblocks, distractions. And you're like, God, when is it ever going to break? And then all of a sudden, something that you did not see, something that was around you, because like you just don't see snakes just laying around. But all of a sudden, something you didn't see came in, protected you, fought for you, and then you turned around and you were able to reach the goal and the mark. But here's the thing. We just walked right past it. We were happy. We were full of joy. Key thing in the dream is we were full of joy. And I remember when we walked, we held hands like this. That was unity. And I know that this is a time that some people are going to get their big breakthrough. So when obstacles, you think the enemy's put structures in your way, something you feel has been coming after you, listen, God loves you so much. He's got things. And now as I'm thinking about it, I can't stand mice, can't stand rats. They would eat our feed sacks and different things. But those old king snakes, them old black snakes, they would always come in there and they would get the things that we didn't like. And so know that God's got you protected. I hope this is a very encouraging dream. Now I'm going to try to pray for as many people as I possibly can, but I can't get to everybody. And so just write the word me in there, and I'm going to pray for everybody I can on this channel. Let me just say one disclaimer right here. We got some scammers and some jokers out there talking about send me money. Listen, they ain't me. I don't have an orphanage in Vietnam or Nigeria or Nicaragua or wherever else. You listen, So if people on my channel are ever asking for money, it's not me. And every time we get one of those pages deleted, 2 more pop up. It's like playing that whack-a-mole. You know, they keep popping up. Listen, don't give to them, okay? Pray for them, okay? Because I've seen them do video. They're on YouTube. They're acting like they're Dutch Sheets, Hank Kuhneman, Jeremiah Johnson, Lana Vosser. You know, it's not them, okay? Come on, guys. Have some discernment. And it's sad, but a few people have given them money. Listen, get some discernment and ask, okay? Love you guys. I hate I have to even do videos, say something like that, but there's just people out there, they just don't want to work. So love you guys. And if you want prayer for anything, go to my website, joejoedawson.net. Go to the Contact Connect button. Punch that button. There's a place for prayer requests. Send me a prayer request. I love to pray for you. You'll have a blessed day.